at 6 o'clock, there's a new petition some are signing to regulate the types of cars that can go up Ogden Canyon. Now, this comes days after a Utah CEO and his daughter died in a car crash there. Our Jonathan May joins us from the mouth of Ogden Canyon with the full story. Jonathan.
The people I talk to tell me a trip up Ogden Canyon is a scenic drive where you pass a waterfall and travel next to the Ogden River while you make your way up to Pineview Reservoir. But some people also argue with the twists and turns that it can be dangerous. It's why they think it might be best to keep some vehicles off the road. Driving through Ogden Canyon, you'll see sights like this, but the trip can get
windy because I've driven this canyon many times, both in a dump truck with a pup trailer and no pup trailer, also in a personal vehicle to go camping or just go up to the lakes.
A Huntsville resident of nearly 50 years uses the canyon a lot. He often worries about the drive.
It really is, in a lot of ways, scary. It's also a beautiful drive that all of us love to do, but we don't want to have to try to drive from Huntsville down to Smith to get our groceries and worry about not making it to Smith or ever seeing our family again.
A petition to enforce regulations on the types of vehicles allowed on Highway 39 that passes through the Ogden Canyon started making its way around 24 hours after a crash over the weekend. On Saturday, CEO and President Richard Hendrickson and his daughter Sally were towing a boat up Ogden Canyon when a bulldozer being transported on the back of a truck fell onto their SUV. Hendrickson's wife and two of their children were also in the car at the time of the crash. Fortunately, they have non-life-threatening injuries.
The most important thing is the community needs to come together to let the powers that be know that there's a problem.
The tragedy, it's very unfortunate that it happened. However, with the vehicles being limited going up into the canyon, I don't think that's a good idea.
He's worried taking heavy hauling trucks out of Ogden Canyon and making them use other routes like North Ogden Divide or Trappers Loop would be hard on the brakes.
That's also just as dangerous because of the grades and the windy roads. If your Jake brakes don't work, and your brakes fail, then you're either going into a house or you're going into Pineview.
The Ogden City Council tells me in part, quote, "We recognize the concerns raised by the petition for regulations of vehicle types in Ogden Canyon. However, Highway 39 is maintained by the Utah Department of Transportation and is outside Ogden City boundaries and jurisdiction."
And I really feel that this comes down to, first of all, having more posted speed limits. Also having more caution signs would be a good idea.
And after talking with UDOT, they tell me they always take a look at crashes and see how they can make things safer. But right now, they're waiting the results of a Utah Highway Patrol investigation. Reporting in Ogden, Jonathan May, ABC4 News.
Jonathan, thank you very much.